Hey, welcome back to the Traveling Trunks. Today we're talking about the Batcheller Mansion Inn in Saratoga Springs. So this stop was totally an accident. We were heading home from Maine and needed a place to stay for the night. And during our search, Saratoga Springs popped up. And the Batcheller Mansion Inn looked amazing. And honestly, it was the most reasonably priced hotels, one of the most reasonably priced hotels in the area. Then I also noticed that they had a Roosevelt Room. And I weirdly love Teddy Roosevelt. Both my kids have done projects on him, and Christian actually went as Teddy for Halloween one year. So yeah, it was basically a no-brainer. We were going to stay at the Roosevelt Room. When we pulled up at night, it was, well, let's just say it gives us some serious haunted mansion vibes, like 100% haunted. But we were already there, luggage in hand, so there was no turning back. We actually had been in touch with the caretaker throughout the day, and he was waiting for us when we arrived. By the way, the staff here is amazing, super friendly, really informative, and they clearly love the history of this place. Speaking of history, this mansion has plenty of it. It was built back in like 1873 by George Sherman Batcheller, who was basically like a Saratoga celebrity. He was a lawyer and a judge and a diplomat who served for like a bunch of presidents, including Teddy Roosevelt. And he wanted his home to reflect all his worlds, so this has like French Renaissance and Italianate architecture and even some Egyptian designs, because he was all over the place. They call it the Saratoga Crown Jewel, and honestly you can see why. Presidents, politicians, and society elites used to visit here when Saratoga was like kind of the go-to summer destination in the late 1800s. The craftsmanship is like unreal. Massive carved staircase, stained glass windows, all those little quirky little rooms. It just feels like they all have, stories to tell. Probably ghost stories. Okay, a couple quick tips if you plan on staying here. 1, there's no elevator, so be ready to take those creepy steps. For an old house, the showers were actually pretty updated and were kind of nice, even though, it was a tiny weird bathroom. Also, speaking of the updates, the Wi-Fi actually works really well, so, bonus points for that. The front door is not easy to open, so just keep that in mind when you think, you're locked in or out, and just gotta try a little harder. Definitely check out the collection of old newspaper clippings and photos. They've got some incredible stuff about the mansion's past guests and renovations and ghosts. Like I said before, we stayed in the Teddy Roosevelt Room. It was the smallest of the rooms. I can't remember if there's 9 or 11, but you can look it up on the internet. It was still really nice, cozy, clean, full of character. All the rooms were really unique. And by unique, I do mean cool, but also super spooky. As far as I'm aware, we didn't have any paranormal experiences, but we might have slept with a few lights on just in case. And honestly, it's no wonder people say it's haunted. And if you need proof that this place looks haunted, Hollywood agrees. They actually filmed a horror movie here called The Skeptic back in 2009 with Tim Daly. It's easy to see why this mansion has kind of the perfect elegance of eerie that makes it ideal for ghost stories. I won't ruin any, but definitely ask about all the ghost stories there, because there's some good ones. And if you're into that ghost thing, Saratoga Springs definitely has ghost tours. You should check them out, find out more about the Batcheller Inn Mansion. We had a great time in Saratoga Springs, and if you want a night that's, equally parts classy and creepy, the Batcheller Inn is the spot. Just maybe check in before it's dark.